Continental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, all I can say,
all right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two were made for each other. And he scores with the counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense on that right hook. Got out of the way of that right hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. These punches coming from every angle. Good counter punch. He misses with that straight left. Well done with that counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Kovalev that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good. Back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Catch and shoot. Jab misses. Good counter punching. the score with a jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missing with the right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. Good job stopping that uppercut. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Hoping their opponent punches themselves out. Nice exchange here from both men. There's a counter shot. Talk about Kovalev that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round. Now relax.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A perfect counter lands. That counter shot lands. And he misses with the left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Counter punches have to hurt. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up the ring away, you walk.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful left hook. Just missed with that hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook won't score. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And it looks like this fight will continue. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. So the referee says fight on. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Look at all that blood. Here's the bell to start round 5. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. The jab not finding its target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Only catching air with that hook. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? Yes, sir. We fight on here. That right hook not connecting. His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny,
back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe.
In your business.